I wanted today to get your thoughts about the interim report we've had from the Royal Commission into veterans' suicides. I know you take a great interest in our veterans. Let's first have a listen to a little bit of what the Veterans Affairs Minister, Matt Keogh, had to say.
This report will be confronting reading for members of our Defence Force, veterans and families. It is devastating that Australia has lost more serving and former serving personnel to suicide than it has lost through operations over the last 20 years in Afghanistan and Iraq.
Yeah, Pauline Hanson, that is just such a disturbing fact. But if we go to the solutions, the key solution here is the one that would have been obvious to you and others for so long. That is, when people have complaints, when they need help and assistance, it should happen quickly. They should deal with these applications much more quickly.
I couldn't agree with you more. A lot of the complaints that have come through my office, and actually I was out doing my shopping one time and this couple pulled me up. They were explaining to me he was former defence personnel, was going through the process trying to get looked after with these health issues and payout. Couldn't get responses. It was going on for over a couple of years. I got him into my office straight away. We made representations and he got a payout from the defence and sorted their problems. This is happening constantly all the time. The defence personnel, once they're out of the defence, they are not getting cared for or looked after with their health issues. There's another thing too, Chris, that's concerned me. About 60 to 70% of defence personnel, once they know they're going to leave the defence, then they're looked after and go through a process, and then they, hopefully get jobs. About 60-70% do. A lot of them fall through the cracks, and actually when you're in the defence, and I brought this to the attention of the hierarchy, that everything's done for them, whether it's health, dental, pain bills. They don't have to, feed themselves, clothe themselves. And then once you get out in the real world, it's hell of a shock. And unless they have that guiding hand all the way through, and this is what I said to them, why don't you have a transition period that you go from 7 days a week to 5 days a week to 3 days a week to 1 day a week? So it's a transition period. And a lot of the youth have problems with transitioning through this whole system. And another big thing that you must understand also, a lot of these people are faced with family breakups, and that has so much pressure on them, and especially if they're deployed overseas, they don't get to see the kids. A lot of them have a lot of issues to do with family breakdown.
Yeah, very good points, all of that, Pauline. All of this is exacerbated if they're seeing active service overseas, absolutely, and the more help we can deliver, the better, especially in transition.
But I'm going to keep working with them as much as I possibly can, and I am there for any defence personnel out there. If I can help you with any of these issues, I'd be only too pleased to be able to do my part.
All right, thanks for putting that call out. Pauline Hanson, appreciate your time.